the biggest issues we have going on here are on the offensive side of the ball, and this is going back to the beginning of the Jacksonville game. And this is 3 consecutive weeks where the offense just kind of looks disjointed, just kind of not executing as well as we expect them to from what we've seen with Josh Allen in this offense. And then all of a sudden, tail end of the third quarter, fourth quarter, they come alive. And when you look at this stat sheet, you look at the final score of this game, it looks like a very different game than what we watched, right? Pretty much doing all our damage in the second half and then in kind of the final minutes of the game. And I feel like this is something I've talked about before, and it's kind of like this conservative approach to, we'll say, inferior opponents, that we're kind of playing down to their level. And then it's like, oh shit, it's the end of the game. We played to their level too much. Time to turn it on. This week, it's not the Patriots in particular that bothers me about this loss. I don't really care about the fact that they were 1-5 and how bad they were ranked throughout the league on a lot of things. I mean, that stuff matters. It does make it hurt more. But I did write an article before this game kind of talking about how New England's kind of a dangerous team right now. Division games are always usually a little bit tougher. We've blown them out so much in the past. Bill Belichick's going for his 300th win. Just kind of, you got a team in New England that's your division rival. They're 1-5, not going anywhere. They're going to come out playing with nothing to lose. They got guys trying to, put stuff on tape. They're already thinking about next season. So you're getting the Patriots' best shot. And pretty much what remains of their season. I mean, they could go on a really ridiculous run. I don't see it coming. But for the most part, what they're playing for right now is the fun of some spoilers, right? And they got one on us today. So the opponent itself doesn't matter to me as much. What bothers me is that this is now the second loss in the division. It's the third loss in the conference. All these things are going to matter when you're talking about playoff implications down the line. If we get there, we'll see. Seeding, all that stuff. And, if the playoffs started right now, the Bills would be in the 7th seed. So not sitting in a great spot, headed into kind of like the halfway point of the season. I just thought all around this game, we've had kind of like a balance of the offense is playing bad, the defense bails them out. The defense took a lot of injuries, the offense was scoring. This week, I think we just saw a failure to execute on all phases of the game, giving up a big punt return, Tyler Bass missing a field goal, Josh Allen interception on the first play, drops by receivers, the defense, letting a really terrible offense score 29 points. So I think this was a week that it really all just came together. And, I'm not going to make any excuses for the defense. I think they had a bad game out there. Certainly, feeling the effects of missing players. You already had Daquan Jones. Ed Oliver misses this game. And it kind of played out exactly how New England wants to be playing these games. They get the ground game going, shortens the game, shortens the number of possessions you have, keeps Josh Allen and the offense off the field, makes every possession you have more valuable. So, just not having those anchors that we've had in the middle of the defense, I feel like that really hurt us this game.